So I'm here with Daniel Lamarre, who is the president and CEO of Cirque du Soleil. Full disclosure, he's also a client of Ogilvy. But I'm here to find out about Cirque, which I just learned about recently. Cirque is like a Montreal-based circus.
Yes, it's a Canadian company that has been created 25 years ago by a bunch of street performers, and today we end up having 18 shows traveling around the world.
Okay, but is it strictly a circus?
No, it's not. It's a show that involve yes, circus act, but also dance, scenography, music. So I like to think that Cirque du Soleil has created its own category of show.
Okay, and now you're talking about bringing it to China.
Yes, China is a priority for us. We are going to be present at the international exhibit in Shanghai in 2010, designing, operating, and animating the Canadian pavilion. And we're going to use that strong presence in Shanghai to use it as a springboard to develop our presence in China.
Okay, which hopefully will work, but China already has a very strong circus culture and acrobat shows that cost a fraction of what the shows here cost.
Yeah, but what we have to offer is very, very different than any traditional circus, and that's what we have to do. We have to show people how unique is what we do compared to any other form of art.
What is unique about it? Why do you think you would convince someone to pay 10 times what they'd pay for an acrobat show or more even?
Because it's not an acrobat show, because it's a total integrated show, which is totally perceived around the world as being an upscale kind of show. And people, even if we're more expensive than others, because of the uniqueness, because of the scope of the show, people are willing to pay the additional price.
What about Chinese participation? You were just telling me that a large portion of the performers come from China already? Or?
Yeah, we have about 10% of our contingent of artists that come from China, and we have probably another 30% that comes from Russia. So those two countries has been famously known around the world as being the best circus companies.
Okay, and these are two circus cultures. And have you ever come into other countries with strong circus cultures?
Yeah, you have that in Italy and in France. In Europe in particular, the circus tradition is very, very important.
And how do you come into a market like that?
It's very important for us to show what we do, because again, we don't want to be perceived as another circus. We are not a circus company. We are becoming more and more now a totally integrated entertainment company.
And you have people coming to you about destinations you were speaking where...
Yeah, what's happening is that a lot of cities and countries around the world try to position themselves in order to attract tourists, and we are perceived as a product of destination, meaning that our international brand recognition normally would attract tourists, as we did for many years now in Las Vegas and here in Macau.
And how many international shows do you have now? How many times have you left the United States, or North America rather?
Yeah, our first breakthrough outside of North America for permanent show has been just happening here in Asia. We have one permanent show in Tokyo, and this one here, Zaya, in Macau.
And with these shows, how much does it cost to put on a permanent show?
First of all, the one thing that is very expensive is building us a theater, because our theater technologically are very demanding. So you're talking about the investment for a theater of about $120 million for the theater alone. If you add to that the production cost of the show, you're probably adding another $40 million. So you're talking about a total investment of about $160 million.
Wow, you're going to have to get a large portion of a lot of Chinese people going to, or Japanese, or whatever country you're in.
Yes,
going to that.
Yeah, because you're talking about a business model that takes at least 10 years to recoup all your investment. And but so far, all our permanent shows have lasted for more than 10 years.
And the touring shows themselves go to a city for quite an extended period of time as well?
Yeah, it's for a touring show you're in a city between 2 to 4 months.
and even set up schools and.
Yeah, it's the logistic aspect of it is quite mind-boggling because you're having 150 people coming from 49 different nationalities touring all together with a big top and a kitchen and school teacher for our artists and technicians to have a normal life on tour.
Okay. Next question, internet. Is the internet important to Cirque? What sort of strategies does it seem to lend?
Yeah, a lot of people, as we are discovering the impact that internet might have on their company. So we have decided, because I am from the television generation, I've decided to take young people, the youngest people within our organization that comes from the internet world, to develop for us an internet strategies that we want to implement in the coming years.
What have you done on the internet so far?
We have been quite active with our Cirque du Soleil club that has over 1 million club members, and we're doing a lot of interactive activity with them in order to have the Cirque du Soleil fan being able to chit-chat and socialize about Cirque du Soleil.
Okay, and you'll be looking to expand that over the...
In a big way, and then again, I don't know what it means. I just know that we have to do it, and I know that the young people within our organization are going to find the answer to my question.
Excellent. Okay, well, I have one question which I'm going to go ask, which is who's winning this ping pong game behind you, which I've been trying to ignore during the whole interview.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.